Welcome to Bizworld. I'm Farah. Nabilah Wazer. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim is confident that the revenue collection target of 56 billion ringgit this year by the Royal Malaysian Customs Department can be achieved. Last year, the Customs collected 55 billion ringgit, exceeding the target of 53.5 billion ringgit set.
Memandangkan prestasi JKDM itu yang membanggakan, maka peruntukan awal yang 20 juta itu kita tambah untuk custom saja 50 juta ringgit. Ini selain daripada yang kita umumkan, supaya perumahan kita itu diperbaiki dan tidak sangat uzur dan dhaif.
The Prime Minister also hinted at an increase in bonuses for members of the department, which he describes as an important agency for the country's economic growth and the upholding of the safety and security of the nation. The government has decided that foreign workers intake is now only limited for the plantation sector. Plantation and Commodities Minister Datuk Seri Johari Abdul Ghani said as of December last year, some 40,000 workers are still needed in the sector.
Saya tak rasa industri kita ni too severe, kan? Tetapi mungkin, macam saya cakap, kalau kita nak meningkatkan produktiviti kita punya hasil, pertama kita mesti ada cukup pekerja, labor, workers kita kena cukup. Kalau tak cukup, macam mana nak harvest hasilnya? Macam kita tengok dulu waktu kita kena COVID, tak cukup orang tak harvest, jadi kita punya production drop. Itu sangat penting. Kemudian of course lah, selain daripada worker, kita nak pengurusan ladang yang efisien, kan? Kemudian kita nak kena terus ada kita punya R&D untuk kita buat mechanization, automation.
He added stricter regulations will be imposed to prevent Malaysia from being accused of practicing forced labour and engaging in human trafficking activities. These include providing a conducive accommodation and a proper welfare, as well as paying wages to the foreign workers despite not being occupied with any task. On another matter, the 1MDB Asset Recovery Taskforce is considering initiating legal proceedings against several foreign banks that facilitated the fund transfers related to 1MDB without conducting the proper Know Your Client processes. Datuk Seri Johari, who's also the task force's chairman, said the task force is also examining whether the negotiators and lawyers representing the Malaysian government at the material time may have failed at their fiduciary duty or were negligent in arriving at the settlement agreement.
Kita punya settlement itu pada Ogos 2020, dia punya aku janji ialah dia akan bayar 2.5 billion, kemudian dia akan guarantee 1.4 billion US. Dua-dua ni US. Tapi dia bayar 2.5, tapi when come to 1.4, they say that they are not going to pay anymore, because they say that we have recovered from the fines and also from other settlement yang kita buat, tetapi itu bukan recovery as far as Malaysia is concerned. So therefore, we think that we have a strong and fair chance to fight them in our arbitration.
He added Goldman Sachs' direct involvement in the 1MDB scandal has resulted in it being fined by various regulators, including the US Department of Justice, for $2.9 billion US. Notably, the amount paid by Goldman Sachs in fines surpassed the cash payment paid to the government. This despite Malaysia suffering the greatest repercussions from the scandal by having to pay $6.5 billion US plus interest of approximately $3.2 billion over 10 years to service the 1MDB debt. Bursa Malaysia ended higher today, largely due to the continued support of buying in heavyweights led by banking stocks. According to analysts, buying interest might persist on the local front given the positive rally on Wall Street overnight. At 5 p.m, the FBM KLCI added 4.92 points to finish at 1,496.11. Market breadth was positive with 296 gainers against 274 losers, while 287 were unchanged. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Farah Nabilah Wazer. Keep tuning in to TV3.